position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oregon's offense has the ball first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long. Right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Duarte. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Breaks into the open.
So giving him such a hit, bro.
First down for this
Instead of just trying to savage.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to Davis. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down and 2nd and 4. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the... The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
They booted away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So LSU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's done. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. LSU team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new
I seen that shit.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good blocking, good running, pick up of 6 out to the 30. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Faced with a 3rd and short for their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's done. Grab near the marker, it's York. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. When they get in the second level, the DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine, he might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance, this dude just makes your heart stop every time he...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Tigers! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's done. Makes the grab on the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll go to the ground. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They got zero push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Duarte. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Lost a throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. On target. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's done. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Pittsburgh. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They finally get to it. What a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Oh, better look out. To running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the tailback. He's out past the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's done. It's complete on the right side. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's still running after the move. the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a second and long. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want to let him use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air, it's Duarte. Got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to go up top. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Still on his feet at the 35. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gives it on the option. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass, it's Duarte. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
21.
Another mistake by this. Listen, he is
Play
an elite
ETN.
quarterback. He's really, really good.
Fucking play, boy.
Pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks the tackle. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top tonight. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw, it's done. Extending the play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him.
Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! They take the lead with the 6.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground.
Oh, he's got some space.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D lineman already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. LSU will get a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Quarterback extends the play. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. 2nd down coming up. He might want another play. To the air, it's done. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Last completion got him a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option. Now the pitch. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides the back and leaves him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
A strike downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Ducks have it for the 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option. The give. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Good. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw. It's done. He's got the back in the middle. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's York. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set. 1st down. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. Got the back over the middle. And they swarm him under.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the 1st down. Offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's done. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times
the pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And which ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. stadium. Buzzing kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defense.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to say this game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like... Now we got a chance. Offense, get on the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game.
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's done. He's got it. Touchdown LSU. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll bring it back from inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengal. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football.
Needed that.
So something good can happen. So you can put a hat on. Calls a fumble. Make something happen, Paul. And that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
And the returner will be dragged down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Sweet cut there. Gets away from one. He's got space. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. The Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Wants to throw. It's Duarte. Makes the catch. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. looking for space. It's Callow. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Leaves him with the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
It's complete to the right. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good.
LSU 43, Oregon 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not the day they'd hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
To throw, it's Duarte. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he's...
Wait.
His offense up at the 30.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take it.
Looking for more room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on fourth down. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
I'm definitely trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Duarte. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Davis.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He's got him still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. From the gun. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Under a minute to play, they can just take a knee and put this game on ice.
It's such a good feeling, the best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense, where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field. And the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.
The give to the back. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. And a short run there, and that'll end it. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came in